How many people does this serve?
One.
One? Yes, it's about 3 pounds.
No, it's not. Okay, Matthew is about to show me the proper way to eat a crawfish.
Squeeze.
Woo! But before we do, we need to rewind to the beginning of today so you can appreciate this bite as much as I'm about to.
The fishermen here get started early. This morning we are going to meet up with Madison, who is the owner of a crawfish operation, and we are going to see every step of the process, from pulling them out of the water until they're bright red and ready to eat.
Hey guys.
All ready?
You've already gotten started.
Oh yeah, 6 a.m.
We're late for work. Wow.
We're basically on a 1,000-acre farm right now, and what we have flooded up is 105 acres.
Are these all from this morning?
Yeah. You ready?
We had no idea that a crawfish farm is actually just a flooded rice field where crawfish have been released to grow and multiply. Up until the 60s, crawfish were just a nuisance to the farmers because they ate their crop. But as people all over the US started to discover how delicious these little mud bugs were, they went from a nuisance to moneymakers.
Oh! It started grabbing my nose. There are a lot of moving pieces.
Junior has exactly 7 seconds between each trap, which means he has 7 seconds to pick up the trap, dump them out, stick more bait inside, and put it back before grabbing the next one, all while driving and steering the boat at the same time.
It all happens so fast. It takes a lot of skill. We're about to see if Kara has what it takes.
This one? Wow, this one on the foot. I don't want to get pinched.
How'd you do?
Okay, next. Nice work. Thanks, Captain. I can barely do it sitting still. That was cool. I feel like this job could be very therapeutic. Like out in the water, all by yourself. You just can't think about anything else except for the 100 things that you're doing.
Everybody always says that we should get a dog. You're kind of convincing me.
Man, these are so heavy.
They don't look heavy when anyone else touches them.
So we have followed Madison back over to the loading dock for step 2 of the process. Right now there are over 20 fishermen fishing over 6,000 acres. To put that into perspective, the farm that we were just at, all of the water that you can see in that drone shot was 105 flooded acres. So 60 times that is being fished right now, and all the fishermen are gonna bring their catch back here to be weighed and sorted.
Are they heavy?
They're heavier than they look.
Yeah, well, that's good right there.
No, it wasn't good.
That's all good.
So all the crawfish on that pallet came from the 105-acre pond that we were fishing earlier.
Okay, we're weighing each bag individually. So he's putting it on the scale. I write what it says, clear the scale again, and he puts it on the bag, and then we do it again. We have a lot of bags to weigh. All right, I was waiting on you.
The crazy thing is tomorrow they're gonna get the same amount of crawfish out of that pond. You can fish it every day.
On 1,077 pounds.
Never done this before. Back it in. Really slowing it down today.
There are about 700 crawfish in this bag. This one specifically is going to North Carolina, but Madison said he ships from all over the country, all the way from California to New York. I didn't realize people ate crawfish outside of the South, but apparently it's become popular over the last few years.
What's your favorite part about doing this?
I would say getting to be outside all day, be in nature. If we don't get up every day and do what we do, then people literally can't survive. Whether they own a restaurant or a seafood market or a wholesale place, or they're just a middleman, I mean, you know, if that's what they do with seafood and it's crawfish, then I mean, we're their lifeline, you know. We do what we love, and it's for the people we love. So yeah, it's just kind of a dream, I guess.
Lunchtime.
This is actually a hog that we had previously roasted, which is now called a pork roast and rice and gravy. You know, remaining hog debris. So I'm big on no waste. There's too many hungry people in the world. This is just my from scratch, scribble scratch recipe.
So before we fill up on crawfish later tonight, we're trying a few more Louisiana specialties for lunch. This is called, I already forgot it. Boudin? Boudin. Doesn't sound the way it looks like it sounds. It's got pork meat, onion, spices, rice. It tastes like a bite of stew, but like it's in sausage form.
This is pork roast, rice and gravy with smothered cabbage and black-eyed peas. Pork is very big around here. Some people say it's like their vitamin. They live and die for it, literally.
It is like medicine for my soul. Next is cabbage. The cabbage might be the best part. I know that sounds crazy. I feel like if I had been out fishing all morning, this would be the perfect lunch to come back to.
Like you have?
Like I have, yeah. I mean, I've been working really hard.
We're getting out of the way because now the real work's starting. What's the dream? Like 5-10 years, if everything goes perfectly, where do you see yourself?
The plan is, you know how plans work out, but I'm probably going to do this pretty hardcore for like the next 10 years. And then I'd like to step back, have a family, stuff like that, because it's such a grind and it's so demanding of your time. You know, I mean, like I never get to see my girlfriend or any of my family during crawfish season.
Madison is a super humble guy and he won't brag on himself, which has made it a little hard to piece together this entire story. But we've learned that 8 years ago, him and his partner started this business, and when they did, they were living in the delivery truck, driving crawfish back and forth to New Orleans. And today, this has grown into one of the largest crawfish producers in the entire country. He's a super impressive guy, and it's been a lot of fun to hang out with him today.
Okay, it is official. All the fishermen have dropped off their catch for the day. There are about 400 bags in here, which means that I am surrounded by over 250,000 crawfish, all caught today. And they'll do it all again tomorrow. People eat a lot of crawfish.
All right, the last truck just pulled out. Work is officially done. Madison has invited over some of his friends and co-workers, and we're about to have our first Louisiana crawfish boil.
Grab one. There you go.
I did it! That just gave me so much adrenaline. So apparently these are at peak eating time. They're this really pretty pink color. These are gonna be like peak yumminess and have the most nutrition.
So this machine, it automatically sorts the crawfish that are too small to eat and any other debris that's gotten in the crawfish. So this is the bad pile and these are all the ones that we're eating.
We have B-sized boiler potatoes, we have smoked pork sausage, and we have corn copettes is what they're called. So I don't like to over-season the vegetables. I think of it as like a break from the hot spice. It's kind of like a palate cleanser. It's a milder taste. There's not a bunch of red pepper in your face. Some people brag about how spicy their vegetables are, but that's not really something to brag about, in my opinion.
One thing I've learned is that there's a lot of work that goes into a crawfish boil. True talent. True talent at work right there. Woo!
And you shake them around a little bit. You want to be careful because they're tender, so you cradle it like a baby.
So why do the veggies before the crawfish and not everything together?
So we have a method that...
Hey dude!
Oh, he
Hey
loves
dude!
it.
You like the camera.
We put a little bit of liquid boil, which is a concentrated seafood boil. It's probably the one that makes your nose run, makes you sweat a little bit. A little bit of lemon juice. I just mix it over. Oh yeah. all the goodness and flavor of this world is just getting produced, and then you're gonna put the crawfish, suck the head, rip the tail. It's gonna be like...
That's it. Everything's cooked.
How many people does this serve?
What?
This.
One.
One?
Yeah, one in Louisiana.
This is one person serving?
Yes, it's about 3 pounds.
No, it's not.
It's a healthy serving. We love each other.
Okay, Matthew, you were born and raised here.
That's right.
You know the best way to enjoy a crawfish.
I sure
do you
do.
want to pick my first crawfish ever?
Oh, go ahead.
Which
Let's
one
pick
looks the
anyone. They
best?
all look delicious. So you gotta take it by the head and by the tail.
Okay.
And then take and twist. There you go. Yeah.
Got it.
Now some people, you know, take the pinky and get inside.
Oh.
And try to get all that. Insert the head. And squeeze.
Woo!
Sometimes they blow up.
So pinky, you just lick your pinky. Hot!
Yep.
Hot!
Go ahead, hurry, hurry. All
Oh,
right.
that's nice.
That's all that flavor.
Got some kick.
Yeah, this sure does.
How long is it gonna take her to eat this whole plate of crawfish?
Oh, it'll probably take her a few hours.
At this rate,
No judgment,
for
no
sure.
judgment. I've been doing this since I was, you know, knee high. You're doing good, better than most.
Yeah?
So hold it here,
Got it.
pinch it, and then you pull, and sometimes the poo trail comes out with it. And then you open your
Oh,
dip.
my poop stayed inside.
Oh.
And this is it?
This is it.
like
This is the final
the
finale. It's been waiting for it.
My first crawfish tail. Mmm.
Delicious.
Yeah?
Delicioso.
I have nothing to compare it to, but it is fabulous.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like that good, you know, hometown flavor. We just love.
Have you already peeled another one?
Oh, like 3 more.
Wait, I want my tail. I want my
Take
poop.
Getting help from everybody at the table.
Look at that. What is that?
It's a little bit of the brains, you know, everything kind of go inside.
Ooh, I don't like the brain.
If it's brown, put it down.
Go ahead, eat it.
No, I
Look.
didn't know.
And you gotta let it eat it, you know.
To learn.
You live, you
learn.
learn, yeah.
You learn from your mistakes.
Everyone is so fast. Ah, my mouth is on fire. Did you finish too?
That's right. On the 3rd.
He's finished 2 full plates, and I'm like,
Not even halfway. That's who's left at the table. I'm sweating, my mouth is on fire, and it's so good.
are you just sitting here because you feel bad? You don't want us to be alone?
Oh, no, I eat crawfish.
Okay, it's official. Throwing in the towel. I have about 1/4 of my plate left.
Thank you for keeping us company. Thank you for keeping us company.
There's Saucy. Mississippi, 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 Louisiana!
State number
29. Is there anybody in Louisiana who doesn't eat crawfish?
Oh, yeah, if you're allergic, or if you're up north, that's it. Don't trust nothing north of I-10, I swear. It ain't good.
Do y'all ever have like races in your family where you race to see who can...
Well, there's no race when you finish first every time.
Let's see if I have any claw meat.
So, I mean, it's best to do.
What about the smell? Are you used to it?
It smells like money to me. So, you know how people say that, it's true.